Can you repeat the question?
Yes, ma'am. You would have learned from Miss Jackson that she being Jade, did in fact cook that night.
Yes, I knew that prior, so yes.
Okay. But you testified that it appeared or it didn't smell like food, right?
Yes.
Did you ever speak with any detectives or police officers that evening?
I did.
Okay. Which ones did you speak to, if you remember?
I could not tell you their names, but I did speak with them at the hospital.
How many did you speak with?
I believe it was 2.
Okay. Did you tell either one of those detectives that when you went into that apartment, you did not smell food?
Yes.
Okay. Which one did you tell? The first one or the second one?
They were sitting next to each other, so I'm not sure which one, but I was speaking to them at the same time.
Okay. So the 2 detectives that you spoke with at the same time, you told them that when you went in that apartment, you did not smell food.
That is correct.
And did you tell them that it smelled like someone had cleaned up?
Yes, it smelled like it was clean. Yes, that's correct.
And when you say it smelled like it was clean, what does that smell like?
That it's been cleaned. Like the cleaning products, normally if you're cooking, I would smell food.
Right.
So it didn't have that smell when you first walk in that food was just previously made. It smelled like it had been cleaned.
Are you telling us that it smelled like Lysol?
It smelled like a cleaning product. I'm not sure which one, but it smelled like a cleaning product.
Something like Lysol?
A cleaning product.
And it's your testimony you did in fact share that with the detectives that day?
To my knowledge, yes.
To your knowledge?
Yes.
What does that mean?
From what I remember, yes, that's the conversation that we had.
Well, could it be that, are you now saying you couldn't, maybe you didn't say that?
No, that's not what I'm saying.
You stated that you went there to pick up what?
I went there to lock her apartment, so I had to get the keys off of the counter.
Where exactly did you find the keys?
They were sitting on the counter in her kitchen.
And what else did you go to pick up?
Just the keys.
Okay. Did you go to pick up anything else?
Just the keys.
And who asked you to go pick up those keys?
Jade's mom, Bridget.
And during that time, were you aware of Ms. Jackson's allegations against Blaise?
No.
So when you went to the apartment, as your testimony, you didn't know anything about the allegations Ms. Jackson was making against Blaise?
No.
Okay. And what time did you speak with Ms. Burks? That's Jade's mother, correct?
That's correct.
Okay. What time did you speak with Ms.?
It was probably 30 to 45 minutes prior to me taking those pictures.
So around, I see here.
10:45.
I'm sorry.
Roughly around 10:45.
10:45? And when you spoke with Ms. Burks, she didn't share with you the allegations that Nashville had made?
The only thing, no.
She did not. When you went in, you said that you were careful not to touch anything else.
That's correct.
Why not?
I knew that if something had happened with Jade, still at the point not knowing, I knew that I should do only what her mom had asked of me, which was to get her keys and lock her apartment.
But if at this time you had not heard about any allegations by Najeda, why would you feel that it was important to go into one of your very best friend's house and be careful not to touch anything?
Because that's not my apartment. I would respect hers just as she would respect mine. So I went in and got what I was supposed to do out of the respect for her family and left.
And so then why would you feel that it was odd that it was clean? Did you realize that she had cooked at 7 o'clock earlier that evening?
I knew that she had cooked, but I knew we went in there and it just didn't seem right to me. And our minds were on knowing something had happened to Jade, and at that point we did not know what.
Okay. And then, if you were there just to go into the kitchen counter, and can I get you, well, if I could use the
Think so.
Is this the kitchen counter you're referring to, found in State's Exhibit 13A?
That is the kitchen island. That is not where her keys were.
Okay, so her keys were in the kitchen, but not here.
Right, because that's the island. It was on the counter.
Okay. And did you, at that time, but it would have been in the kitchen, though?
Yes.
Okay. And would it have been adjacent to that counter?
It would have been next to her stove, which was by the door, so yes.
About how many feet would you say that that counter was from that island?
A foot or two?
Okay. So, if it was your intention to respect her apartment and not touch anything that doesn't belong to you, why would you go into her bedroom?
I could see directly into it from the kitchen, and I saw a candle burning next to a comforter, so I would wish someone would blow that out for me if I wasn't there.
And so did you not smell the candle?
No, it was in her bedroom, and it was a red candle, so that...
And so it's 11:29 p.m. And if hypothetically that she would have left her apartment around 10 o'clock, it would have been burning at the very least for over an hour and a half. You didn't smell the candle?
That's not what I first smelled, no.
And you went in, you blew out the candle, and then you left
That's correct.
and locked the doors
Yes, ma'am.
without touching anything else.
Yes, ma'am.
But you knew when you left there something wasn't right and it smelled clean, correct?
That is correct.
So when you got to the hospital and you saw the police officers, did you go up to them immediately and say, I just left that apartment and something isn't right? Did you do that?
That's not what I immediately did. I got there and I gave the keys to her stepmommy, Andrea, and then we were trying to figure out what was going on.
But you had just left your very good friend's house and something in your mind was telling you something nefarious is going on. There's a police officer standing right there. Why wouldn't you go talk to them and tell them that you found something odd?
I wanted her family to be able to speak with them first and get the information. I was there until I was told something.
Okay, well did you, surely then when you got there and spoke with her family, you told them that, right?
I told them what? I'm sorry.
That something nefarious was going on that you felt because the apartment smelled too clean.
I told them that something didn't feel right. That's what I've told them.
Did you share with them that something that didn't feel right was it was too clean?
Yes.
And who did you tell that to?
I told that to, I don't remember exactly who, but I want to say it was Andrea, maybe?
Andrea Browning?
Yes.
And if you didn't tell Andrea Browning, who would you tell?
Eventually, when I spoke with the detectives, I would tell them.
You never told Ms. Burks, the one who asked you to go over there in the first place?
She was aware as well.
So you did tell her too?
Yes, ma'am.
So if you told Ms. Browning and you told Ms. Burks, certainly that's something that they would have shared with the police, right?
Yes.
When you were at the hospital, you stated that Blaise, I'm sorry, when you came in, he had his back to you guys, right?
That's correct.
And not being bothered with you. Is that what it appeared like?
He just wasn't speaking. He was sitting away from us with his back. We would come in and his back was to us.
Okay. Did you go and speak to him?
No.
And I'm curious, Ms. Weber, if he was away from you with his back to you, how could you tell what his demeanor was?
Body language, and he turned around.
Oh, so he did turn around.
He turned around and looked, but there was no communication between us.
So you're saying you were able to tell his demeanor when for the majority of the time, his back was to you, but then he just kind of turned around and looked at you, and then from there you're able to ascertain what his demeanor is?
Yes.
Did you learn that out of everyone that was aware of what was going on with the medical episode, which would have been Nigella, did you learn that?
Did I learn what? I'm sorry, can you repeat the question?
Did you learn that Ms. Jackson was aware of the medical episode as it was going on?
Once we got to the hospital and got further into speaking, I was made aware of that after the fact, but not during.
Okay, fair enough. Were you made aware afterwards that Mr. Keontae Jones was part of that conversation with Jade?
No.
No one told you that?
I don't know that name, I'm sorry.
Would you be surprised to know that the only person who called 911 in reference to Jade's medical episode was Blaise? Did you know that?
Yes.
And you didn't find that odd?
I mean, there was a lot odd that evening, but no, I mean.
Your Honor, may I ask that the witness be passed State's Exhibit 13A, B, and 1A?
You can put them up if you want to ask.
Fair enough. Take a look at State's Exhibit 13A. That's your screenshot, or is it a screenshot or a photo?
It's a screenshot of a photo.
Okay. And where's the original photo?
You're looking at it. I had to take a screenshot so the date would show.
Oh, very good. And that's my point. Your date is showing there, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Because you wanted them to know, when I say them, the police officers, this is what time this photo was taken, because I want you to know that I was there and I was there at this time, correct?
When you take a photo, the date and time automatically appear, so that wasn't my intentions at that time. I came back to that when I was asked for any information that I had from that evening.
Well, I'm only stating that because you just said that you wanted the date to show.
That's with the screenshot, yes. Yes.
Right. And that's why you took the screenshot.
Yes, but that was way after that evening. But yes, you're correct.
Okay, very good. So, take a look at State's Exhibit 1A and 1B. There is no time or date taken there, is there?
No, that's not a picture I took.
No, I know. I'm
Okay.
just asking. There is no date or time in this photo, is it?
There is not.